everybody.
Steak in my salad.
Happy Monday. Oh, how's everyone? Good morning. Hi. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday.
Where did she
I'm
get?
Sarah. Welcome to True North. Time to get back at it, right? Let's get back at it. So, I hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. I went to the house and I got attacked by my animals. I've missed them. I got attacked by my husband. I missed him too. Anyway, oh man, I hate packing. Needless to say, not a lot got done. Packing wise, just way too much to go through. I think a lot of stuff is going to get given away and thrown away, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, so we have a topic for today. We got stuff we're going to talk about. I wrote a poem that I was going to read to you. And I pulled out the old notebook. Good morning, Erica. And we're going to talk to Miss Erica today because, yeah, we got stuff to talk about. So, how are we, Miss Erica? How's everything? I have my pen and I have 2 notebooks ready to go. I am ready. I don't know how I feel about this shirt. Not sure. Oh no, in limbo. What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me, girl. What's up? Oh, okay. No decisions need to be made. They really don't. We just go with the flow. And you can control the flow. I'm just saying. Don't put pressure on yourself. Okay, love. We don't have to talk about anything you don't want to. Always here if you need me. Always. So, the reason for the topic today, just so I'm clear, is because I don't know if I told you guys on Friday, I kind of screwed myself by doing too much and gave myself a bone bruise. Yeah. Yeah, Erica, I believe you're the one that told me to not overdo it. I don't take my own advice. Why would I take anybody else's? I'm the worst. I am the worst. So I need to slow it down. Oh, just slow it down. Breathe. You know. So yeah. So today is mindfulness and healing, navigating frustration, setbacks, and the road to recovery. And this isn't just about me. This is about anything. So, anything. I mean, it's yes, you do. You said it. You really do. Nothing needs to be decided. I'm just saying. But if you don't want to talk about it right now, I mean, you can call me after and we can talk about it. Or if you change your mind. You need another vacation? Me too. I need a vacation. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Just to get away. I hear ya. I hear ya. Yeah. Vacation would be lovely. I have to I have to get a new ID before I can take a vacation because New York State just I don't know if Maryland did it. Yeah, seriously. An island somewhere where there isn't a lot of people. Yeah. New York State did a thing now where we have to have a real ID, it's called. Um, so I need to get one. And you have to have all these different forms of identification to do it. Which I have all of it. Maryland might have, yeah, a smart ID. Yeah, but you can't fly anywhere in the United States with out of New York. A New York resident can't without a real ID. It's called. So stupid. You can drive, you just can't fly. And apparently this has been in the works since 9/11. I need a passport too. Because I haven't gone anywhere in 30 years. 30 years. 30 years ago. I went to Mexico. 30 years. I have not left the country in 30 years. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. I know. Oh man. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I uh I know. I know. I I've traveled in the country. I've traveled all over the country, but not out of the country. The last time I went anywhere, I went to Mexico, but I lived on the border. I lived down in Texas, in Nuevo Laredo, which is right on the uh, Nuevo Laredo Mexican border. So it was like right there. And you didn't need anything. You didn't need a passport. You just needed, your driver's license. You could walk across the border and back every day if you wanted to, 3, 4 times a day if you wanted to. Back then wasn't a big deal, you know. And we went to where did we go? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't even remember where we went. We used to go to Mexico all the time. All the time. It wasn't a vacation. I worked in Mexico for a while. And I've been to Canada and again, I live in upstate New York now, and I grew up here for part of my life. And you could just go to Canada. You could drive up to Canada. You just needed your driver's license and you could just go to Canada. It wasn't a big deal. And we used to go to Toronto, and because you could be 18 and drink. So we used to go to Canada. That was a long time ago. Yeah. We used to go to the theater in Canada, like Broadway theater, stuff like that. And yeah. And we go to Niagara Falls, of course. So We rent a hotel. A bunch of us, you know. Yeah, yeah, right. We were under 21. It was fine. It was fine. Oh, back in the good old days. Oh my God. That was so fun. And I wasn't a big drinker. I was always like the designated driver. Before being a designated driver was a big thing. That's what I did. I wasn't a big drinker. But man, we had a lot of fun. We, two, three carloads of people. It was fun though. Bunch of theater geeks. Or, there'd be really good concerts or something, so we'd go. It was the first time I ever saw Metallica was in Canada. So, it was fun. We had a good time. It was a good time. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm literally two, 2.5 hours away from Canada right now. Right now, sitting where I am, I'm 2.5 hours away from Canada. So, yeah. I used to work up by Canada too. When I was a private investigator, I had a job up there. Oh my God. Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, I need a passport and a real ID. I got to get my stuff together. Hmm. Especially if me and Teresa are going to go on a cruise. I was going to call her this morning, but I got busy. I need to call her. She hasn't been on the show in quite a while. Hmm. Oh, my phone. So how was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? I had a I had a good weekend. Tom and I went and got pizza Friday night and had a movie night. I know. See, it's not like it used to be where you could just drive across the border. It's not like it used to be. It's 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 too difficult. Good. It was fine. Oh no, just fine. Oh, the weather was wonky. Our weather was wonky here. We had severe thunderstorms. Oh, it was crazy. And then we went to go out to dinner Saturday night with my parents because I don't see them often enough, right? I just live here with them. Uh, anyway, we went to go out to dinner. We're gonna go see a band and go out to dinner. And there was a severe thunder and lightning storm, and the place didn't have power. So then we went into town because this place that we were going on is out in the middle of nowhere. Um, anyway, we drove into town to go. We were gonna go to Longhorn Steakhouse, and that was packed. It was over an hour wait, and all the other places in town were packed. Teresa's my sister-in-law. That's Tom's sister. Yeah, she adopted me. I'm now her sister. Her and I get along so well. Yeah, I adore her. She's a riot. Yep, yep. Yeah, that's Tom's sister. Older sister. She's the No, she's not the old. Yeah, she is the oldest. She's the oldest. Tom's the youngest. Tom's the baby in the family. And then he's got a brother. The brother's in the middle. Teresa's the oldest. Yeah. I'm a cradle robber. I'm 5 years older than Tom. And Teresa's 2 years older than me. 3 years older than me. Yeah, that's who Teresa is. She'll pop on here. She's dog mom. She's dog mom on here. Yeah, out of three for his family. Yeah, he's the youngest out of three. He's the baby. I'm the oldest of two. I just have a sister. But we don't talk. That's a whole other thing. She don't talk to me, I guess I should say. But yeah, me and Teresa get along really, really well. She's very spunky. I tell her all the time she's spunky. Yeah, I know. It's a whole thing. I can't fix it. I tried. Can't change the way somebody feels. Oh, really? Are you the oldest? Being the oldest is a responsibility. I can tell you that. Mm, gotcha. You are too. Yeah. It's a responsibility. Oh, you're the free babysitter. I was the free babysitter. Yeah. Always told to look out for your sister. Ugh. Yep. That's how I was raised anyway. But we were raised out in the middle of freaking nowhere in the country. I liked being the oldest. It was fun. So what's on your agenda today? What do you got planned? Drinking coffee like it's my job. Me too. I'm the oldest in grandchildren. On my father's side, I'm the oldest. Yep. I hear you. Oh my God. All of my summers, I was babysitting for my cousins. I can relate. Yep. Yeah. God forbid you don't, no plans, just babysitting. That's all I did. Yeah. Babysat and cleaned. I feel like that's all I did was babysit and clean. Oh, that's funny. Oh. My mom would. She's like, go. And I would literally stay with my aunt and take care of her kids, my dad's sister, and take care of her kids while her and my uncle worked. And they lived in the next town over. Yeah. For free. But it's okay. It was okay. I love spending time with them. It was fun. And I made a lot of friends because they lived in town and we always lived way out in the country, so you're kind of limited. I know, right? She doesn't have any plans. She can babysit. I had plans. I had stuff I wanted to do, like, hang out with my friends. But no, I'm going to go babysit. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Until I got a job, and then that was the end of that. And I got my working papers at 15 and went to work, work. And by 16, I had 3 jobs, 3 part-time jobs. I was a working machine. I worked. I bought my own car at 16. So it was a great car, but it wasn't, bought it off a friend kind of thing. It wasn't a great car. I love that car. Don't get me wrong. It was a Capri RS with a 302 in it. I think it shouldn't get an awesome stereo in it. But yeah, I was a worker. Yep. Yep. I worked at Perkins Restaurant, Burger King, and Golden Corral all at the same time. I was always working. I wasn't at school because I graduated early, and my senior year I only had to go half days, so I was done with school at 11:30, and then I would go right to work. And then weekends I was always working. No, I didn't see anybody, none of my friends, nothing. Working. I just saved, man, a lot of money, a lot of money. But I bought all my own stuff, my own clothes. You know, I didn't. Not that we weren't poor. I just wanted to be able to provide for myself. I had my own apartment by the middle of my senior year. When I was 17, I had my own apartment. So I was very independent. But don't get me wrong, it was literally down the road from my parents. My mom would come over all the time. Oh, geez. Yeah, I wrecked my car too. Well, I didn't wreck it. I black ice, man. I had a patch of black ice, went off the road and right into a tree. Right into a tree. That was the beginning of the downfall of mine and my sister's relationship because she was with me and hurt her knee. And anyway, yeah, I was. Yep, I was severely independent. And yeah, I mean, I love my parents. There wasn't an issue with my parents or anything. I was just very independent. I could take care of myself, and they raised me that way. I did too. Yeah, my car was a stick. My dad taught me. Oh my God, my dad taught me on a hill. He parked the car in the middle of a hill and put the emergency brake on and got out and had me get in the driver's seat and said, okay, get us up the hill. That's how I learned how to drive stick. And my car was stick. My first car was stick. I love driving stick. I taught all my kids how to drive stick. I think it's important because you never know. You never know. My daughter has a car that's stick. Yeah, he did. He put me in the middle of a hill and was like, all right, get us up the hill. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to burn out your clutch. But no, I got us up the hill. Yep, but he had a Ford Futura. An old Ford Futura. That car, it was a 4-speed stick shift, had no radio in it. It was a 2-door, silver with red stripes. I'll never forget it. Yep. And that's what I took my road test in. It was a beater. Oh, I loved that car. Yep. I loved that car. Yeah, trial by fire. All right. Jesus. Because, like I said, we lived out in the middle of freaking nowhere. So there really wasn't a chance of another car coming as I was going up the hill. The best way to learn, right? The best way to learn. Yeah. Yep. That's how my sister learned how to steal a car. My mother's car. They would push it. They'd push it down the road. Oh God. Her and I are like total opposites. Yeah. They'd push it down the road and then she'd get in and pop it. Like, oh my God. I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. Ay, ay, ay. I would never. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway. I think it's important to learn how to drive. I had a truck. I had a 54 Ford stepside. I know. My old truck, I had a classic 54 Ford stepside, and it was 3 on the tree. How many kids you think know how to drive 3 on the tree? They wouldn't know what to do. They would have no idea. They need to bring that back. Shit, kids can't even sign their names because they don't know cursive. I taught all my kids cursive. My son, my oldest son, Denver, his name's Denver, signs his name like a freaking rock star. Goofy. Like you could make it legible. He's like, what's the fun in that? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. 3 on the tree. That's when you have um the gear shift on the console, on the steering console. Yep. And you only have 3 gears. Yeah. That's old. That's old. I loved that truck. Oh, it was candy apple red with chrome. She was pretty. She was a pretty, pretty truck. Yeah, that was a fun truck. I drove that all the way from San Antonio to Corpus Christi, which is the ocean. It's so pretty. I'm sure, like in movies, you'll see them, the old style. Um, but you have to actually use a clutch and shift it on the column. Oh, it was so great. That had some torque. Oh, it would go. My old boyfriend in high school had a Monte Carlo SS. Mm, man, it was white with the red stripes with the SS on it. That thing would go. that had a 354 barrel in it. I'm a car person. I Yeah, used to have a lot of fun. I used to race way back, way back, way back. My kids were little. We used to go to the track. Lots of fun. I've done a lot. Too much. Too much. Oh, that's why you have a break. Yeah, don't leave it. It'll. Yeah, put it in neutral and use your brake. Either that or leave it in gear. And then remember what gear you left it in. I would always leave mine in first and still use the parking brake because you never know. It can pop out of gear very easily, depending on how tight your gearbox is. I had an 88 Conquest TSI. You should Google that. Hi, Tom. How are you? Good morning. How's everything? How are we? How are. So, I got concerned when I saw your weather. Is everything okay where you are? Because I'm not quite sure where you are in New Jersey. I got very concerned when I saw your weather. Okay. Like I was concerned. I was going to message you on Instagram like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" Yeah, we had some crazy stuff too. Like we flooded. Shocker. Hi, Sass. Again. Good morning, beautiful. Oh, yeah, it was nuts. It was crazy. It was bad. Like there were trees that we didn't have power. There were trees down. It was horrible. Morning, Sassy. Yeah, it got bad. I mean, the wind was just crazy. We had tornado warnings. And I'm like, well, that's great. Where am I supposed to go? Because there's a skylight in the freaking bathroom. What am I going to do? Throw myself down the stairs? And mom's like, well, you can always go in the hallway between the pantry and the middle bedroom. That should be the strongest point for you. And I'm just like, okay. True, it's not snow. My daughter finally got her insurance check. Speaking of snow, I don't know if I told you, their garage collapsed and it took out their breezeway, which was attached to their kitchen. And it took out like part of their roof and wall attached to the kitchen because of the weight of the snow over the winter when we got like 100 inches in 3 days. It was insane. We got that insane snowstorm. Yeah, their garage collapsed and the breezeway and then part of the kitchen wall came down as well. They just got their insurance check. Oh, it also crushed their car that was in the garage, which was one of their main cars that they drove. Um, his dirt bike, the four-wheeler, and the Torino that he was restoring. He had a Grand Torino in there that also had a lot of damage. Yeah. So yeah, at least it wasn't snow. But the river is very high. Our dock is underwater. All the Canadian geese that had nests on the berm here, all their nests got washed away. That's really sad. Really, really sad. Yeah, this year was horrible. Horrible. There was so much damage, so many barns that collapsed around here. A lot of cows died. It's been a rough year. Heavy, heavy snow. And now all the rain. It's crazy. I mean, it's wet. Wet, wet. Like everything is spongy. Spongy, spongy. It's a perfect time to roll your lawn if you need to. Other than that, you can't really do much because it's too wet. But it's very green. Very, very green. So I guess enjoy the green while it's here before it all burns up in August. Oh, I don't know. It's always something. Always something. But there was a tree. We were coming back here yesterday, and I'm surprised the town hasn't taken it down yet. There was a tree hanging over the road. It was like this. Like we're trying, couldn't get around it. There was no place to go around it, so we're driving under it, and I'm like, it's right there because we have a skylight in the car, and I'm looking up, and I'm just like, wow, it is right there. Nuts, absolutely nuts. Like, hopefully the town comes out and takes care of that because, dang, and it's a dead tree. Hopefully it doesn't fall on anybody. But yeah, a lot of trees came down over the weekend. And they said there was F1 tornadoes south of us. So Cortland County and Sullivan County, I believe, which is southeast. So that was nuts. It was a crazy weekend. Crazy, crazy weekend. But the sun is supposed to come out today. Yay. But it's only 50 degrees out. Freaking weird. It was 80 yesterday. I don't understand. May is bipolar. That's all I can say. So anyway, Tom, what'd you do over the weekend? Anything? Anything interesting? Did you go somewhere to review anything? What about you, Ceci? Did you do anything? I went to the house and packed. I didn't like it. I have way too much stuff. Imagine that. Nice. Dirt herbs? Dirt herbs. Oh. You felt like you were pop-up streaming? Oh, I'll have to look for them. I found a new show on PBS that I really like, and I was binge watching that because I had to keep my leg up the whole time because I have this swelling going on that's, I don't know why. So I was binge watching dirt herbs and stuff. You're, you're dirt. Ah, I'm like, dirt herbs? What is it, dirt? Oh, that's so funny. Okay, dirt and herbs. That's funny. Okay, I'm like, what the frick is a dirt herb? Oh, got you. Okay, sus. Well, now you're going to be like the family videographer. It's just like the way it is now. It's just the way it is. That's funny. I know. I fell asleep. I ate. My mom made homemade chicken broccoli Alfredo, and I mean homemade. I ate dinner at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and then mom also made homemade applesauce bran muffins. They were, small. So after dinner, I had a muffin. I think I went to bed at 7. I fell asleep. I was done. I was out. So I'm missing everybody's streams because I can't hang for nothing anymore. I can't stay up. Can't stay up. I hate it because I miss everybody. I know, but I feel bad when I miss, your stream and Tub stream and Flip stream because you guys, pop onto mine and I need to reciprocate, but I can't stay up that late. And I know it's not really late, but I'm exhausted. You know what exhausted me yesterday? Taking a shower. Taking a shower was exhausted. Oh, you ate? Oh, if I take a nap this afternoon, which there's a 99% chance that I will, I can probably split right there. I was just talking about you. Um, yeah, I'll try to be there. Uh, I just, well, my friends are here. I'm so excited. Hi. It's hard. And you're 3 hours behind us. So it's different. We're all on the East Coast, and Ceci's in California. So for her, if she goes on at 8, she's really going, for us, for her, it's 5, you know, so it's different. But I'm, I'm dying. I'm telling you, come 7, 8 o'clock, I'm one eye open, like struggling. But yeah, after I got out of the shower yesterday, I'm like, oh my God, I need a nap. It's, it's work. It's so hard. Yeah. Oh, you doing interviews today, Flip? Your raccoon. If you were doing interviews today, I was curious if you were ruining your day with interviews. Oh, oh, good. So, what are you making today? Are you doing more of the I know, Erica. I'm like, what are you making today? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we doing more thin mints? Do you need my address? What's going on? Oh, you are doing okay. Man. So jealous. Send me pictures. I can look at the pictures. You make small batches. I love it. And just throw them in the freezer afterwards. Ah, yum. So good. I really love thin mints with my coffee or with really cold milk. Oh, don't get me started. Ah, so good. I want to be skinny. So, how have your interviews been going, Flip? I'm curious. Any ones you want to highlight for us? Oh, any good stories? Because your last batch, you had some good ones in there. You had some real winners. What a cookie. Erica, are you making them as small as the real Thin Mints are? No standouts. Oh. Oh, well, that's good. Well, hopefully they have experience in sales. Hopefully. With it. They're more with it. That's good. I was gonna say, I hope they're a little bigger. Oh God. That's funny. I want a cookie. Oh no. Well, I mean, what's right, really? Do they taste good? Is that really all that really matters? To me, yes. They don't have to be thin mints. They can just be mint cookies. Who cares? They taste good. Yes, I was gonna say thick mints. Thick mints. So we have a perfectionist baker in our midst here. True. You didn't have anybody else there to taste test. Hence, mail me some and I'll tell you what I think. I'm just saying. I'm sure they're perfect. As picky as you are, I am sure they are perfect. And I'm sure they enjoyed them. It's really all that matters. I think I would like a thicker, soft, thin mint. I think that would be amazing. That would probably be really good. Or even a crunchy one. I don't know. I think I just want one. I just want one. That's all I'm saying. I just want one. Oh, good. Good. And it's because of the dark brown sugar and the dark chocolate wafers. How exciting. That's great. It's so nice when you find the recipe. You know what I mean? The recipe that makes it. Make sure you CC everybody there, Flip. CC everybody. And be articulate and use company etiquette. What are we communicating? Oh no. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Ooh, that's a oops. That's an honest mistake. Yeah, it's valid. I agree. Ooh, that was an oops. Mm, super valid. Yeah, I know. That was an oops. Oh no. I guess just double check. Double check. Maybe triple. Uh, oh no. Yeah. Uh, um, hmm. Oh, I don't have. Very valid. Very, yeah. I'd be a little paranoid myself. Oh. Oh, no. Oh no. Do you go, oh shit, afterwards? Because I would be like, oh shit. Oh no. Oh, yeah. Yes. And this is Static Man. Spam Risk called, and it's Static Man. That's who calls Static Man. My parents still have a landline. Yeah, see, I would, yeah. Ooh, yeah. My anxiety would be like, what? Oh, I get you, Flip. I get that. Wow, mm, I would be the same way. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I can imagine. I'd be, I'd be freaking out a little. I'd be freaking out a little. Or rereading constantly, rereading it. Ooh, yeah. That's so it's not the email itself, it was the list. Hi, Matthew. I told my mom about you. She was thrilled. Mr. Crawley. How's everything in Switzerland? Mr. Crawley, these are my friends. Seth, Blip, Tub, and you've met Erica. This is Matthew, and he lives in Switzerland. Erica, why did you decide to make 24 instead of 12? Are you making them smaller? Or because you're sending me some? I'm kidding. No, I don't know. All right, Ceci. Have a great day at work. Oh, it is 5 there. Are you getting on the bus and heading home? It's 8 where Ceci is. Very exciting. Flip, what time is your next interview? And Tub, did you get your tech stuff figured out on Friday? You said you had tech work you had to do on your computer at work. And you and I being tech geniuses that we are, just wondering if you got it figured out. Oh, okay. So explain your uh, SWOT. What is that? SWOT. I probably know, and I'm just drawing a blank. Oh, okay. Yep. Gotcha. Yep. Right. Right. You get to do your own SWOT every year when you write about yourself. Oh, I hate that. Mm. Really? Oh, that's good. That's good though. That's good. Oh, yeah, I hate doing that. Oh, rate yourself. And then write an essay about yourself. I hate it. Well, you probably rated yourself in the toilet, didn't you? You got distracted. Getting me distracted. Birds. Got an ad coming soon. It's finally telling me again that I have an ad. Oh. All right. So I went back into the notebook. And I went through and I found a bunch of stuff that I had written. This is back in January that I wrote all this. Because I was looking for things that I had written to kind of help me because I'm going through a setback right now. Because I overdid it and I hurt myself. So self-control is strength is one of the things that I had written on January 16th of 2025. Calmness is mastery. You have to get to a point where your mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. This one, I thought, oh, I didn't bring my highlighter. I thought was really important too. If you don't know what to pursue in life right now, pursue yourself. Pursue becoming the healthiest, happiest, most healed, most present, most confident version of yourself. Then the right path will reveal itself. I think that's so important. I don't have my highlighter because I'm not on the ball, right? I think I honestly took too much time off. And then this one was written on the same day. Yep, January 16th. If you're overwhelmed, ah, doo, doo, doo. Let me find it. Self-control is strength. Yep. Yeah. You do that. Yes. This is another one. I will not wait for everything to be perfect before I start. Perfectionism rather, is fear in disguise, stealing my time and opportunities. I'll take small, actionable steps using whatever I have, embracing the mess, and trusting that progress will come as I move because it will. Today, I choose action over waiting. Embracing chaos and imperfection is such an important thing. It's a shame that it's considered somewhat cliche and people sometimes avoid bringing it up. Erica, this is for you. 6 habits for inner peace. Start your day with quiet time to set the vibe. Let go of the need to control everything. Accept what is. Resistance creates stress. Disconnect from negativity. It drains you. Practice mindfulness even for a few minutes. And end the day with gratitude. It grounds you. And I think number 2 is very important. Let go of the need to control everything. That's very important. Yeah, I did a lot of writing on January 16th. To begin again takes courage, not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward in spite of it. It's an act of faith, trusting that the universe has something better in store, even if we can't see it yet. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Forget the noise, focus on the growth. Hmm. There are 3 simple rules in life. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't step forward, you will always be in the same time. Life doesn't get easier, you get stronger. Problems don't disappear, you learn to handle them better. Growth isn't always visible, but it's happening every time you choose yourself. Don't look for any other state than the one you are in right now. Otherwise, you will set yourself up for inner conflict and unconscious resistance. Forgive yourself for not being at peace. The moment you completely accept non peace, it becomes peace. This is the beauty of surrender. You won't always feel motivated. You won't always get it right. But if you keep showing up, you'll learn, you'll grow, you'll get closer to where you want to be. The secret to success isn't talent or luck, it's consistency. Be addicted to real dopamine. Experience new things. Love the people around you. Eat nourishing food. Live in the moment. Focus on your passion. Give back. Spend time in the sunshine. Wanting to grow and evolve. Making a difference where you can. Get good sleep. Move your body. Quit your mind or quiet your mind and meditate. All right, sweetheart. You eat nourishing food. I will see you soon. You take care. Oh, I have a good quote by Carl Jung. I love Carl Jung. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Like the road is paved with good intentions, right? Look at your life right now, your relationships, your health, your peace of mind. None of it was built by grand gestures or dramatic declarations. It was built in moments too small to notice, in choices too subtle to remember, and decisions you didn't even know you were making. That extra minute you spent scrolling instead of sleeping last night. That conversation you avoided because it felt uncomfortable. That workout you skipped because you were too busy. That book you said you'd read someday. These moments feel insignificant, like drops of water falling in stone. Each one, on its own, too small to matter. But water shapes mountains. This is my notebook. I wrote all this in January. Some of them are quotes from people. Some stuff I came up with. Being a mindfulness coach, you read a lot. A lot. A lot of stuff um, I've dealt with in my past. Um, a lot of things I've read about or studied for school. Um, I went to school for psychology, um, in criminal justice, and being a life coach. You take a lot of classes and you study a lot and you learn a lot of techniques and you read a lot. So, and a lot of stuff I go through. I've been through a lot and I apply it. I make it applicable to what other people go through. Oh, you do? Yeah. I loved it. I loved it. Um, it's intense. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's very intense. What do you plan on doing with your degree, sir? Yeah, but it's the truth, and you can apply it. You can apply it, and things aren't always going to be hard. They're not. I have been through some really hard times, and they're not always going to be hard, you know. Um, oh, well, good for you. Wow, that's great. If that's what you want to do, I had to throw that in there. So I have another one. Our thoughts are the most powerful tools we have been given during this lifetime. We can use them to create joy, anticipation, excitement, fun, happiness, and peace. We can just as easily allow our thoughts to be self destructive weapons. Our well being depends on how we process our lives on the inside, on our thinking. Do we remember that we are doing the thinking to begin with? If we keep in mind we control our own thoughts and nothing else, we are in good shape. Whenever negativity creeps into our mind, remember two things. You are the one creating the negativity with your own thinking. But more importantly, you have the power to stop it. A lot of people forget you are in control of your emotions. And we forget that. You do have that control. If you're in a bad mood, you have the control to get yourself out of that bad mood. And people forget that. They'd rather dwell in that bad mood. You don't have to do that. You don't have to dwell on anything. You choose to. You don't have to. You're choosing to. A lot of people don't realize you're stronger than you think you are. You're in control. I tell this to my clients all the time. You're in control. You're in control of your emotions. You're in control of your body. You're in control of your boundaries. You are in control. I can't say that enough. And yes, sometimes being in control is hard. It's hard. And exactly what I just said. It's hard. It is. And sometimes it takes practice. It can take a lot of practice, and we have exercises for that, that practice, mindfulness, a lot of mindfulness practices, breathing techniques, grounding techniques. Breathe, Erica. Just breathe. Trust me, I get it. My my song that I play in the car because I get road rage is Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit. So, yeah, I get it. But yeah, it's not easy and it takes practice and a lot of mindfulness techniques for some people. Um, and you find your own way. I use a lot of different things. Music is one of my go-tos. Um, yes, exactly. Don't dwell. I mean, it's hard carrying grudges. It takes so much energy, right? Carrying grudges, dwelling on the past, dwelling on something you coulda, woulda, shoulda said, coulda, woulda, should have done, wishing somebody else coulda, woulda, should have done or said. It's not helpful. It's not going to help you. You can't change it. It's done. Yes, think about it for a moment and then let it go. Erica knows about my breathing exercises and how I say just breathe it away. On the exhale, breathe it away. You can't change it. It's done. Let it go. I do a lot of breathing techniques, a lot of things to help people through, the hard times, the not so hard times. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. People sometimes you just want to. Trust me, I got it. I got it. And you can't control what they do, can ya? Just breathe. Just breathe. That's all you can do. I have to tell my husband that all the time. Just breathe. Because people are idiots and there's nothing you can do about it. There isn't. All you can do is breathe through it. Exactly. You can't control what people do. You can't control what they say. You can't control what they think. All you have control of is yourself. I have a thing that I do, Matt, called the circles of control. And you'll learn this in your psychology classes, I'm sure. The circles of control. You have 3 circles. Just breathe. Just breathe. The song. I'm not going to sing. Um, the circles of control. You have 3 circles. You have a small, it's like a bullseye. So you have a smaller circle, and then you have a medium-sized circle around that circle, and you have a big circle around that circle. Um, and in your inner circle, well, actually, we'll start with the big circle. Your big circle are all these things that you cannot control. You have zero control over. What other people do, say, think. The weather, politics, uh, war, poverty, stuff like that. Things you can have absolutely no control over. And then the second circle, which is your medium-sized circle, are things, the circle of influence, things you can influence, like your relationships, um, your schoolwork that you have an influence over, your finances, stuff like that. You have influence over that. Um, Now your circle of control, your small circle, that's everything you can physically control. And that's anything you physically do, right? What you eat, drink, the clothes you wear, decisions you make, what you put in your body. Um, it's a very limited, very small circle. You don't have a lot of control except for over you. But it helps you to draw these circles and fill them. And it makes you physically see what control you actually have and what you can't control. And to see it on paper kind of makes you realize, oh, wait a minute. I really can't control any of that. It's out of my control. It's not in my circle. Not my circle. That's what I say. People bring stuff up, and I'm just like, that's not in my circle. Not my circle of control. And they look at me funny. I'm like, let me explain it to you. And I explain it. And they're like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Well, yeah, because it's out of my circle. I deal with my circle, what I can control. In my circle of influence are my children because I can't control my children. They're grown. I have influence over my children sometimes. If they call me for advice on something, I can give them advice. That's influence. But that is all. They're grown. They make their own decisions, whether they're good decisions, bad decisions, whatever. It's on them. That's their circle of control. We each have our own circle of control. And when you write it out and you make, the diagram and everything, it really helps you to understand what you can and cannot control. And it's a great exercise. It worked really well for me. And a few other people that I know were just like, wow, this is extremely helpful. I have my cousin, she comes on here every now and then. She's a teacher for primary school, elementary kids. And it really helped her a lot when having to deal with parents and other teachers and um, principals and deans and school board and all of that. What was in her circle of control? Not much, except for what she did, So, yeah, I do a lot of episodes about the circles of control. It's very, very important. And emotional intelligence as well. We really get into that. So, yeah, now that I'm back, because I took a hiatus for a couple weeks, I think 3 weeks I was gone, Erica. We'll get back into our topics again. Like today, it's ah, mindfulness and healing. It is, yes, it is. You can't. You can do your best to guide them, to influence them, but no, they're on their own. They really are. That's all you can do. They have to make their own decisions. They have to find their own way, just like we did. Just like we did. All you can do is hope and pray that they make the right decisions. That's all you can do. That really is all you can do. And guide them, the best that you can. There's that, the old song, Teach Your Children Well. Um, yes, we have that going on here too, in Syracuse, when the kids make horrible decisions and then the parents are blamed for it. Especially when I say kids, these kids are 16, 17, 18, and yeah, the parents are getting put in jail for what the kids are doing when the kids know damn well what they're doing is wrong. Yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from, Erica. We have that going on here. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, we have that going on here. Just now we had a huge thing going on here. Oh, yeah, it's wrong. Yeah. Yeah, these kids know exactly what they're doing. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Yep. No, these kids know exactly what they're doing. They should be in Judy. Yep. Between stealing cars, robbing places, just exactly. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Matthew. It's happening. We just had a bunch, 11 kids on a lacrosse team here in Syracuse, um, kidnapped a junior um, lacrosse player. By junior, I mean he was younger. He was 14. Um, and they kidnapped this kid and drove him, and they put a hood over him, a pillowcase, a dark pillowcase over his head, held him by gunpoint. What the kid thought was a real gun. It was a airsoft pistol that looked like a real gun, so the kid didn't know. They zip tied his hands and feet together, put him in the trunk of a car, drove him around for 3 hours, um, and then they dropped him off on an Indian reservation at 2 o'clock in the morning. And four of the kids that did it are 18, but they're getting the charges are reduced, and it's being held in family court, and the parents are getting in trouble for it as well as the kids, but the charges were reduced. The kid that was kidnapped um dropped out of school and moved. They moved. This just happened. It's still going on in court. Oh yeah, that kid is scarred for life. Absolutely scarred for life. Yeah. Look up West Hill lacrosse team in New York, and you'll see it. It was on the world news. It was on the ABC World News. Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah. They canceled, you know what they did? They canceled the kids' lacrosse season. That's what they did. Oh, yeah, Heather, it happened in West Hill. Hello. I called you to wish you a happy birthday. Yeah, it happened in West Hill. It was horrible. This poor kid. Yep. You're welcome, sweetheart. Yeah. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Yep, this poor kid. Yeah. So one of the teammates, the ones that were involved in the kidnapping, which they're not calling a kidnapping now, it was a hazing incident. It was a hazing incident, not a kidnapping. This is how they're downplaying it now. Um, One of the parents owns Glazed and Confused, the donut company in Syracuse. And one of the parents is a cop. Another parent is a lawyer, and another parent works for is it TML? It's a executive company down city. Oh, I know. I know. It was a freaking kidnapping. Yeah, the money. The money. How much did they contribute? And it's West Hill. If that would have happened at Corcoran or Fowler, which are inner city schools, their faces, their ages, everything would have been plastered all over the news. Nobody knows outside of the school, nobody knows who these kids are. Nobody knows. And they never went to jail. Never went to jail. Because it's West Hill. which is a high influence, a lot of money. Hoity toity. Yeah. But if it was an inner city school, holy crap. Yeah, it was bad. So like I can't imagine that poor kid, 14 years old. And they left him on the res, Heather, down in Tully. With nothing. No cell phone, no nothing. He had nothing. Yeah. Yep. They tried to kidnap two of them, one or three of them. Two of the boys got away. They tried kidnapping three. Two of the boys got away. But it was a hazing incident. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, look it up. Google it. Everybody's in an uproar about it. They want Bill Fitzpatrick out of office because he's the one handling it. He's the DA handling the case. They're calling for his job. The judge, everybody. Well, no media is allowed in the courtroom. Nothing. It's all behind closed doors. Nobody knows who these kids are. They know who some of them are, just word of mouth, but not all of them. That's what yeah, that's what we're saying. If it was an inner city school, absolutely. Yeah, if it was an inner city school, these guys, they would have been their faces plastered all over the news and they would be in jail. Yep. Yep. Yeah, pretty sick. It's not a prank. It's not a hazing incident. It's pretty much torture. I mean, think about it. It's torture. Your hands and feet are zip tied. Oh, they did put duct tape over his mouth and the pillowcase over his head and threw him in a trunk for 3 hours. That's torture. And he thought he had a real gun pointed at his head. So that's torture. Oh, I just, I don't understand. And I talked to my son, Denver, about it. And Denver, when he was in high school, he was captain and quarterback of the football team. And he's like, Mom, we would never even think of doing anything like that. Never. He's like, I don't understand. I'm like, I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Heather, are you working? What time is it? Oh, well, did you have a good birthday? Oh, you're driving today too? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, we can talk about something else. We will change the subject. Good, I'm glad. I almost sang when I was leaving you a message. I'm like, should I sing? No, I won't sing. I know. I was gonna call you on Friday, but I was so busy. I was like, oh, I'll just call on Saturday. But I hope you had a good birthday. I hear ya. I hear ya. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you get to be our age. I can say that. Happy thoughts. I know it. Heather and I are the same age. Woosah. Erica, we talked about woosah. So as of last week, Heather and I are the same age again until August 3rd. Yay. Oh, you have to drive today? Monday. What's going on? Is there a competition or something? Well, I know, but is there a sporting event? Oh, okay. You're driving the golf team tonight. Yay. Denver was so mad that they didn't get a golf team till after he graduated. Oh, well, that's fun. Do you have to stay with the bus? You don't have to stay with the bus, do you? Awesome. So you can go in. Yay. That's fun. That's so cool. Oh, I'd so be going in the zoo. I know, right? And get paid. Yay. That's awesome. I know, win-win. That's great. I love the zoo. Oh, you're not going to drive summer school? I was just asking. Okay. Okay. Ah, yeah, I understand. I get it. Yeah, yeah. I get it. That's funny. I get it. Oh boy, that's funny. Yep, absolutely. Oh, that's funny. When are you coming home? You knew I was going to ask that, right? When are you coming home? Don't say you are home. I am home. Knew you were going to say that. No. All right. Just thought I'd ask. I am home. Oh, well, Erica, that looks amazing before the freezer. Mmm. Looks very chocolatey. Erica's sending me pictures. Chocolate. Oh, where's Dylan working? What's he doing? I could eat that with a spoon. No kidding. Does he like it? Good. So, Erica, is that the actual cookie dough? She's sending me pictures of cookie stuff. Mm. Ugh, it looks amazing. Yummy. What do I have for chocolate in the house? I have chocolate bar. I don't want that. I want a cookie. The only cookies that are in the house are ginger snaps, and I don't like ginger snaps. They hurt my mouth. You'll have to show me pictures of what they look like when they come out of the oven. Ginger snaps are not cookies. They're evil things that hurt my tongue and my mouth. Oh, well, I'm excited for you. Erica's a baker. Jealous. Jealous. How's your gaming going, Heather? What have you guys been playing lately? Mm-mm-mm. It's going okay. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I understand. Old favorites. Oh, no kidding. Sea of Thieves. Hmm. Interesting. Valheim. Neat. Very neat. All right. Well, I'm gonna head out because I gotta do my meds. Tom's supposed to call me on his lunch, which starts at noon. So, but thanks everybody for joining in today. Erica, send me pictures of the cookies when they're done.